Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode with myself, EnigmaCraft86, only fitting that for the name. This is episode 24 on the Biosect server. And yeah, I've been a little busy doing a few things here and there. With the move and everything, it's been a little hectic, so trying to put things in like when I get a chance. Now, I put my digital miner over in a swamp biome to get malachite ore. That is going to be very useful whenever we're trying to get this Terrastrella. This thing. Yeah, we'll go with that. Because to get the empowered, you're going to actually have to get, let's see, there's sapphire. I believe it is diamantine. Yeah, that we're going to need some of that. And originally, I had none. I mean, I literally had none. So I went and set my digital miner down, let it do its thing. Pulled in quite a few ores from it. So that's pretty good. There is a few other things I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about expanding this out. But that's going to have to go with automation. And you can see there's a lot of other things just chilling. I guess they're waiting on me. Where are they at? There's the creeper. Yeah, there's a lot of things out there. A lot of bad things. Good thing we have this nice little base. Something else I did in between. I built a barn. Don't ask me why I built a barn. I built a barn. Actually, no. Because if you look over here. Hello, skeleton horse. I didn't know you made that noise. I have one sheep, one sheeple, and this is the only type of cows I have anymore. So I don't know what happened, so I decided to build a barn so I could protect them a little bit better. But that is beside the point. Now, there is a few things I want to get done today, and they're going to be kind of random miscellaneous quests, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it. There's also, I went out and looked up what edition of Spice of Life we have. We have the Carrot edition, so that's a good thing because it gives a food book. The food book basically tells you what you've eaten and everything else. I've tasted 38 foods out of 1,200. That's a lot of foods. But once I get to one more, I gain another heart. There we go. Along with the nutrition mod, which adds this little fun thing in there. So, yeah. Everything's been going pretty good. Got plenty of starlight if I want to use it. I really do need to get around to automating this whole setup over here. Because I have a lot of armors in there. Okay. Go away. I did also try to catch a villager. Zombie villager, and it didn't work. But yeah, you can see I have a ton of armor in all these chests. And I started like picking them out and repairing them that way. And I was like, oh, that's not the best of all ideas. That's where this powered item repair comes in handy. Because you can use this to make the powered anvil. And we can repair all that. But that's besides the point again. And I heard lava. Random things. So, oh, and I found a hamster. He is my hamster now. Yeah, I got, whenever I was searching for, what are they called? Some ink sacs. And I was also looking for a few aquamarines. I got quite a bit. So, we're good on that. We're good on everything. Get some blueberry pancakes and let's jump into it. I know that was kind of a lengthy intro, but yeah, I mean, I had a lot of stuff to cover and a little amount of time to do it in. And to be honest, yeah, sorry about that. In the process of moving, you need to make sure your work area is clear. And I did not do that, so I had to move something. But if we jump back into the quest book, we have gotten quite a bit done. I went through and did some little bits in here and there. We're not going to really worry too much about industrial. We already got all that done. Thaumcraft, yeah. But the astral sorcery, I kind of want to get the phasonic resonator. And the main reason I want to get this is, wow, that's a lot of different recipes. Why'd they make it look so complicated? But anyways, the reason I want to get this is so I can make sure I have the proper area to do this in. Grab some of our marble. So I'm going to have to look for some more marble. I do have a lot of this raw chisel, so that's not too bad. And we need gold. And do we have any buckets in the system? We actually do. Nice. So we can just come out here, and I'll have to show you this whenever it gets dark. This is just going to be kind of a miscellaneous day. Miscellaneous days are always nice. Let's see. There we go. And it looks like we have enough starlight to do it, which is very lucky. Now we just have to find our resonating wand, which for the life of me always, like, I always lose it. I mean, seriously. There it is. Resonating wand. Click. The light. And there we go. Nice. And that's a quest complete. Now, there's a lot of things I do want to get done, and I want to start progressing through the pack because I want to be honest. I want to go to space. I mean, that just sounds awesome. But like I said, the machine structure for this mod is interesting, but I need a signalum cell. Which you can see there is a lengthy process of making all this. Which, yeah, it's kind of how would you say? Just a pain, to be honest. But it looks like the infuser would be the best route to go. So let's go ahead and look up the infuser. We already got our little stash of machines. I also hooked up the precision sawmill over here and put in the recipe for wood because I kept running out. And yeah, I have a lot of stuff still in there. I need to move over. So at nuclear, I need to type it up here or it's going to mess with my thing. And what was it called? It was one of these darn things. I know we need this one. But we're needing to make, not the signalum plated, these. This is just, we're getting closer, everybody. It's just a little bit of a fluid infuser. So if we look up fluid infuser, which shouldn't be too hard to find. Oh, great. Thanks. I really need to figure out how to fix that, but it just keeps doing that. There we go. Now the fluid infuser. See how much that we can get. Pretty much nothing. Now these are actually, let's see, can I make tough alloy? Yes, I can. Let's make about 20 of them. Let's make about 30 of them. And that shouldn't be too bad. And what else were we needing? The basic plates. Can we make let's see if we have anything at nuclear craft that we can auto craft. Yes, we can. So we're probably gonna need about 8 of these. See, this is the one great thing about auto crafting, which I really need to eventually. Are one of you working? Yes, you are. There we go. Are you done? There we go. And we're probably need about, let's say about 8 of these. And get started. And we'll hear all the automation Like I said, I did put my digital miner down. So if we type in ore, I have gotten quite a bit. That's just from one mining session with that thing. So I think we're going to be good for a while when it is regarding to ores, and that's why I'm not too worried about going through mystical agriculture. I'm not a big fan of mystical agriculture. I mean, some packs, yeah, it's great. Like if there's no ore generation. But there's a lot of ore in this one. So I'm just like not worried about it at all. Okay. And we are done. See, look how fast that is. Now, fluid infuser. We got most of that. Not the one I was wanting. That's a great thing about modded. There is such a variety. There we go. That's a good word for it. A variety of things you can do with it. Now, I will explain why I wanted the pressurizer in just a minute. We will have to automate these all at one point, but right now, I am not too worried about it. Let's see, what do we have any conduits in here? Yes, we do. And I'm also kind of waiting for it to be night, and I'll show you guys exactly what this thing does. Okay. I think I have my wrench in here. I don't want these things to connect because that could cause some problems down the road. For the simple fact that it is basically causing a loop. If that makes sense. All right, let's just do that. All right, and we want the pressurizer here. It's going to take its power and the infuser. Now, I have a feeling we're also probably going to want the melter from this mod. So let's go ahead and just type in nuclear because that's probably going to be the fastest way of doing this. Craft 10 more of those. And the melter is... Wait, don't I already have a melter? Manufacturer. Not that. Oh, apparently I don't have a melter. Okay. Melter. Melts down material. How much of that do we need? So basically we just need one of these. It's still crafting that. It's almost done. I really need to put more CPU units on this thing because this just takes a minute to do. Now, I don't even think I think I started in the middle of these steps. Come on, just a little bit more. There we go. All right. Now, there's the melter. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. Wow, that was actually super fast. So fast, I didn't even know where it went. There it is. Melter. And there we go. Just pop this one down here. Do like we did before. And our wrench. It's a kind of a repetitive process, but for the time being, this will work. Now, we already can make up to, I think we don't have the hardened one yet. Let's see, empower. Yeah, see, this is how this is made. We can make the machine frames. So we need the metallurgic infuser. We have one right over here. So we got that. So we can just take the machine frame. And let's see, do we have any redstone? Compressed redstone. We do. Now, each one of these gives 80, so for each one of these, it takes 400. So if my math is right, we just need about 5 of these. There we go. And it'll do one of these. There we go. Energy cell. So that is that part done. Now I'm probably going to automate this later. Don't need these anymore. I don't need that. There we go. Now, the one thing that we're going to run into is making flux crystals. which does not look too hard. Destabilized redstone. So like I said, we have a lot of redstone, so I'm not too worried about it. Now the melter does exactly what it says, and each one of these is 100. So to get a bucket, well, of course, we're going to need 9 of these. And it doesn't take too long to do. I mean, it's actually fairly quick. So we can make to this section right here. There we go. See, that's actually pretty easy. And is it? Oh, it is nighttime, everybody. Now, I'm going to show you guys what this does. Hopefully it'll work. I hope there's a place nearby. Now what this will do will give us a general area of where there will be a lot of starlight power. Which doesn't sound like it's too important, but it really is. Man, I need a jetpack. Are there jetpacks in this mod pack? There are, but only the bad ones. Yeah, like see this dark area right here? Now we're going to go ahead and light this one up. This is a good spot for Astral. And luckily it's not far from our base. So most likely our new Astral area will be over there. So that's actually good. So that explains that part. Now we're just going to hop our body back all the way over here. I need to find a faster way of transportation. I think I've said that so many times, and I need to fix this. I don't understand that. That's just weird to me. Alright. So we're going to probably need a lot of those structure panels. Yeah, this thing is probably used for a lot of different things, yeah. So that makes 6 of them, but like I said, there is a lot of different things, but we're going to really have to automate this quite a bit. And I'll probably do that in between episodes, and I'll show you guys how it works. So, but I'm going to show you how to get to the next stage, which is making these flux-infused ingots, which does not sound too hard. So it's 200 for one with Electrum. So if we were going to do that, we might as well do, let's say about 20 of them. We can speed this up. Should already be done. It is. That's 2 buckets worth. So this is going to be in the infuser. There we go. Now, do we have any Electrum? We do. So that would be about 10 ingots. And it should just work like this. Oh, that is so nice. Look at that. Now, all I have to do for the... I wonder, can you go in here? Can you make plates? Oh, you do. Sweet. There we go. So far we can actually make maybe this whole thing. What am I missing? The hardened cell. So we probably should teach a system. I wonder if we can teach a system this. Alright, everybody. I am underneath here, and I'm putting the new recipe in here. You can see I've already got all these in there. Now this recipe, the way I have it set up, that this has the higher priority of everything. So what is needed in this craft will automatically go in here first. Hopefully. And if I could find my way back through. So now if I wanted to get a... what's this called? Hardened cell. Well, let's actually do it out here so we can actually see it. Throw that in there. And I also had to put a filter on it just to make sure it went in there first. So if I want a hardened cell, I have to make an invar gear and invar plate. Now that might be a little bit of a hassle. Let's go ahead and get, you know what? Let's do it this way. So we don't have to worry about them right now. Let's turn our magnet off. Actually, we can just throw our magnet in our bag so we don't have to deal with it. Now, wires. I believe this is the plate or the gear. Yeah. Now, I like how this thing actually drops one at a time. And these will be the invar plates. So that's actually pretty easy. Now, hardened casings. Now, let's see if this works. There we go. We got it working. Now, it's going to take a little bit of RF, but this is a cool little show. And yeah, it's just going to be a minute. And there we go, everybody. It actually finished. Now, that's actually pretty cool. I was surprised that actually worked. But yeah, it worked perfectly fine. The only problem I was having was not enough power going to these, which I will have to figure out why it's been doing that. Everything else seems to get power perfectly fine. Just these just drain an insane amount. I don't understand that really. So now we're on this part, which is actually, I think, doable at this point. All right, everybody, I was bringing you back just to show you how to make these redstone conductive coils. You basically have to throw it in front of an atomic reconstructor, which is no big deal. I mean, I already set this up. If we look real quick. Maybe. Did it already do it? Oh, it just took a minute to do it. There we go. So that's a redstone conductive coil, and I just threw all my redstone. Now, we're going to probably finish up here. I'm just showing you guys a little bit of the crafting process. Because, yeah, this is kind of a pain. And the only thing I was missing was the electrum plates. So we type in this. I've already done it. It's the whole block of gold. And I didn't teach it how to make a block of gold, apparently. Or not block of gold, block of electrum. Which is an easy recipe to fix. And we're going to have to really move into making that Christmas tree soon. The reason I call it a Christmas tree is pretty much is what it looks like. Okay, there we go. We should hear the stamper go. There we go. And there we go. We got the reinforced. Now the next things we're going to have to do is make this part, which means we're going to need lumion. Which I think the only way we can do this is a fluid transposer. So I don't know if we have what it takes to make it. Well, most of it. Can I add it there? Good. Yeah, it shouldn't take me too long. I will set this up in between episodes, but you see the whole crafting process, which is kind of cool. And I seriously would like a jetpack or something. But yeah, it's just, these are not the best in the world. Now there is an angel ring, which might be what we work on the next episode. And it does not look too bad. The only thing is, we have to fight the dragon. So a form of flight would be nice. And yeah, so I'm going to have to, for a second, I thought that was an Enderman. Darn things. But yeah, I'm going to have to look into that, and we'll come back and figure out where we're going to go from there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it was kind of more crafty and stuff. But until next time, this is Enigmacraft 86, and take it easy. Later.